Yeah.
Hi, my name is Jamila Jones, and I'd like to share with you my development of the Kappa brand, also known as the rebranding of the Kappa brand. So here's just a little brief of what we're going to be going through. We're going to be going through the brief, initial ideas, where I went to do my photo shoots, the designs, etc, etc. So, what was the brief? So I created 5 types of advertisement. The first one being a double page spread advertorial in a fashion magazine, a double page in an advert in a UK fashion magazine, a 10 to 15 second advert, a UK television short film, social media, billboards, and so on, so on. So I started my rebranding of the Kappa by researching. I made sure I researched different parts, like where it came from, the meaning, the target audience, and so on. So, research. Who is the target audience? Does anybody know who the target audience for Kappa is? Hi there.
Young adults and teenagers.
Yes. So when researching the brand, I found out that the target audience is young people and young adults. You know, sometimes you get a bit older people as well, but you know, it's mainly young people. How I researched my target audience, I used all the hashtags on Instagram for Kappa, and lots of young people kept coming up. I was researching things like Facebook, you know, and what people, you know, post online, and it's really young people, because I've noticed that more young people on social media than older people. Yeah, and I noticed that they're wearing tracksuits most of the times, and young people wear tracksuits, not really older people. So if you look into what they wear, it's mainly tracksuits. What did you learn about your target audience, and what trends do they follow? I learned that my target audience are interested in colourful things and the latest trends. Trends that are going about, like ripped jeans, you know, baggy tracksuits, you know, colourful things that you really look at, you know. Our modern day styles are taken from the recent trends back in the days, such as baggy jeans and fresh trainers. Young adults focus on these things that look good rather than the things that feel good. So that's one thing I took in mind. You know, you see someone, I'm not really comfortable right now, but I'm looking good, if you know what I mean. You know, I focus on the looks more than the comfort. That's something between young people and older people.
When you get older, you just...
Yeah, you know, it's all about comfort, yeah. So I did a celebrity endorsement. A male, which was Stormzy. He's well known for his rap, grime, being cool, so on, so on. Yeah, his love for music, I noticed that's a really good thing, and he is sponsored by Adidas. So most of his songs that he's wearing a tracksuit, which young people wear. You know, he's, you know, singing, rapping, la-di-da. Yeah. And the female version I did was Kylie Jenner. She's well known for her lips, actually. So, you know, she has full lips, and, you know, people look at it as, you know, a new trend, and lots of people are doing it, lots of people. The figures are quite high. She is sponsored by Puma, another sports brand. So if you can see, it's all focused on body image. Body image, yeah. So leading up to this, I thought I'd do some sketches from a little exhibition I went to on my own. I went to the V&A. You know, I just thought, you know, I might as well go to an exhibition. And I managed to take some pictures of some dresses, and I reenacted them, and, you know, added some colour, added some, you know, figures, and then I went into detail about what I liked about the head garment, the dress, and how, you know, it relates. It was the Balenciaga exhibition, if you'd like to go try it out. And then I did my initial ideas. This was something that I found very interesting. I wanted to relate it to the 50th anniversary of Kappa as well. So I made one of my peers hold a 5 and a 0, meaning 50, and then, you know, I thought I could relate it to my sketches. So this was just a draft of how I could build it up. The second image is a champion just standing over there, and I made my peer stand on a pile of books to relate to the podium. And then another one, I made my peer jump in the air with glee because Kappa is a happy brand. Yes, leap in comfort. Next slide, please. So I'm just going to show you a series of images I took at Oxford Street of one of my peers. Just be clicking through, yeah? Yeah. There. Okay, there we go. The ones that are kind of zoomed in, I thought they were really successful. As you can just see the silhouette of her body, it really stands out. And this one, you know, we're just focused on her and the crowd are just doing their own thing. That's one thing I like about Kappa. You just do your own thing, be who you want to be, and, you know, just live life. And I made sure my peer was wearing a tracksuit because that relates to young people more, because they really, really love their tracksuits. So if you just go on to the next slide. There's a couple more pictures. It's a bit dim because of the lighting, but if you look on the computer, it's really bright. And, you know, come on. Yeah, keep going, keep going. Yeah, some extra ones. I just focused on her figure, you know, to see how I can edit it and make it a bit more extraordinary. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, this was at the Barbican. I went with my peers and we took some photos of how we can edit them. I really like this one here, because it makes them look powerful and it really goes with the brand, how they can stand out, be who you want to be, or leap in comfort, which was one of my slogans. And if you just press it one more time, this is my favorite one, as she's being who she wants to be, you know. It's just, I really like it. Next one, please. Yes, some more images, you know. We're just going to go in depth about that. Yes. These are just some more images of the Barbican. I focused on these ones because I really liked it. It's sort of, you know, triplets, 3 all in one. Next one, please. Yes, and this was at the Olympic Park. I thought these images were quite successful as it had a different background. That's something I focused on as well, the research, how we can change the background, maybe use this and combine it with other things like Oxford Street, maybe. So yeah, if you just keep going on. Logo designs, here we go. My first logo design was this one. As you can see, I did design it. I was quite proud of what I had, but I found when I put it on other images, it didn't really go with the images. It just made the logo stand out too much. So I dialed it down a bit and I made another brand logo, which was this one. As you can see, it's 2 Ks opposite each other, put in, and then the red stands out because it represents Kappa, because they're quite red sometimes. Yeah. Next one. And this was my first draft for my billboard. The font was quite slanted, the image wasn't edited at all, and it was just basic shapes around it.